Settlement House. Partnering with Yoga for Philly means to us that anyone, regardless of any disabilities or physical ailments or wherever their mental state may be, is accessible to folks in our community and our senior center members.
Well, partnering with Yoga for Philly matters so much to us, and one of the reasons it's so important is because it's about opening up access. So for the folks that we serve, it's really important, I think, that they have access to quality, opportunities to have safe mindfulness, movement, yoga, meditation practices.
Partnering with Yoga for Philly matters because it's around giving people options. Options is really important for folks. The ability to express themselves, the ability to get active, to do something different, to be a part of a community in any shape, form, or fashion which is presented is a huge deal. And I think that Yoga for Philly has definitely been a great asset to participants that we work with and have worked with for many years.
So we have folks who are coming in for chair yoga classes. They may just be focusing generally on strength and wellness and their physical and mental states, but some folks are also coming in with some pretty significant challenges.
Partnering with Yoga for Philly matters because it allowed us to connect with our neighbors in a whole new way by hosting an hour-long yoga program and guided meditation. We were able to meet dozens of people that we may not have met otherwise, and staying connected to our neighbors through the wellness and mindfulness is really important to us.
It's not too often that you have an option like yoga presented to people living in underwhelming circumstances, especially for low to no cost. So the ability to present this as an option for health and wellness and to give them another way to relax and learn better ways to process things physically and mentally is, I think, an experience which everyone should have more options to than they typically do.
A lot of the folks that we serve are survivors of really intense traumas, and so it's important that they have spaces where they can feel safe within themselves, safe exploring within their own body, and safe in the company of others.
Also, too many people in Philadelphia are impacted by the criminal justice system, and that includes people in our community. So by providing yoga and mindfulness, it disrupts cycles of violence and trauma and incarceration that have an oversized impact on places like Philadelphia.
And that, I think, is something that really helps our folks heal over time, and it's something they can take with them after class throughout their day when they go back out onto the street, and I think it really does make a difference.
Stephen also recorded a guided meditation for our museum audio tour. So now any visitor to our museum can, at any point during their tour, stop and kind of check in with themselves and do a guided meditation. And that's a piece of our programming that I'm really excited about because that opens up new pathways of learning for our visitors, and it allows people to think broadly about topics that they may not have considered before. So every step of our partnership with Yoga for Philly has brought us closer to our neighbors and our community.
The teachers from Yoga for Philly are really great at tailoring the class to the needs of whoever is there in that moment, and really making sure that everyone feels welcome in a safe space, which is really what we go for at Lutheran Settlement House with all of our programming.
And Yoga for Philly really gives that opportunity, and they create that safe space. They invite our participants to move, or to just breathe, or to just be in the same space as each other, and to have that chance to practice some mindfulness, practice some movement. But ultimately, it's they get the choice, and they just really make sure that it's a safe environment.
Definitely kudos to Yoga for Philly for presenting that option and giving the people we work with and work for, and I say that in equal strides, the opportunity to experience what Yoga for Philly was able to provide.